Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophia and I am the Curly Sewista. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. So where have I been? I've been AWOL, haven't I? I'm so sorry. So I did my kind of so frugal video and then I just disappeared off the face of the earth. And it's just been one thing after another really with at the minute. I've just been so tired from work's just been hectic, and then I had a cold as well. Now I never ever have time off work. I think I was one of those really annoying kids that had like 100% attendance certificates every year at school. So I think I've been at my workplace about 4 years now, and I had a day off. I was like, stop being a martyr, just if you're poorly, you're poorly. So yeah, it was awful, but it went pretty quick. It was just a really bad cold, I think, really bad. Yeah, so anyway, so that happened. So I sounded awful. So I'd recorded all these videos and then I've just been going to bed really early as well. Normally I'm one of those people that can survive on like 5 hours on sleep, but yeah, I've been having to go to sleep really early. I've just been drained, really tired, basically. So I've had time for sewing, but not vlogging, and my heart's not been on it. I know like people say, oh, I've lost my sojo. I think I'd lost my vlog Joe. Yeah, it just kind of disappeared. But I'd heard of Selfless Sew April 23, and I was like, oh, I'd really like to get involved with that. Rude. I don't know if you just heard that, but there's like I don't know who's horning at each other here. But yeah, so I thought I really want to get involved with that because I'm quite a selfish sewer. So I was like, yep, that's something that I had already had plans for sewing for someone else anyway. So I thought, because there's loads of challenges in April, which is so nice. I love when there's challenges because they really boost me to kind of do things, to kind of sew things up. So yeah, I was really excited that there's loads of challenges. So yeah, so this challenge, I mean, everyone's gonna have said the intro bit, so I'll just put up some visuals because I'm that type of person that I'll just like skip the first 10 seconds until we get to the crux of what they're actually doing. So feel free to skip ahead if you want. So this is a challenge hosted by Adele from Sew for Serenity. I've come across Adele recently because when I started doing my sewing magazine reviews, I was like, oh, there's no one else that's doing them, and I searched for it and I was like, oh, there's someone else that does these as well. So yeah, that's how I came across Adele. And also she is so quick with her videos as well for the So Hayley Jane unboxings. I really love how like she'll get the box and then the videos up like so fast as well. I am so slow with my uploadings of my videos. Number one, because my broadband is just pants. So yeah, it takes me ages to upload a video. Like the logistics of trying to upload it just takes forever. But yeah, I love how quick she is with her videos coming up. And also most people subscribe to the classic boxes, so I think she's the only one that I know that subscribes to the luxury box. I find her videos really interesting to watch, and I think she does a few others as well, and unboxings. So yeah, I really enjoy watching her channel. And then there's Crystal from My SoCal Thread as well, and then Claire from Stitch Hem Sew as well. So it's hosted by those three ladies, and it's an Instagram challenge. There's loads of sponsors. I think there's like over 50 sponsors or something, but as I said, I'll be putting up all the visuals, and they've got a little vlog tour, which is me today. So yeah, so let's get into it then. There's categories. I mean, so you can sew up for someone else, not yourself. Now I'm quite a selfish sewer really. I like sewing for myself because I don't get that much time to sew now that I've got a little one. So I have like pockets of time when he'll have this little nap and I'm like, right, I can sew now, and then he's awake. So I'm like, oh, I have to put it away now. And obviously I've got other things to do as well. So yeah, I don't have that you know, days where I can just sew for hours or anything. So my time is really precious at the minute for when I do sew. So yeah, I'm selfish with it. But I have had plans to sew for someone else for quite a long time. Now, one of those people is my sister. So I've got an older sister. She is about 14 years older than me. Because there's a big age gap between us. And it's so funny because things that'll happen to her as you get older, and she's like, this will happen when you get older, you've got all that to come, this will happen. And I'm like, and I got to a stage where I think I was like, in my late 20s, I was like, you can stop now, I don't want to know what else is going to happen to me. So anyway, she's I think what was one of the funny things was she was, because I used to be able to really begin to what was it, Capital FM or 105 FM, something like that anyway. And whenever we used to go on like road trips and stuff, she'd want to put on something like from back in the day, and I'd be like, no, I want like the let's listen to Capital. It wasn't Capital, it was Galaxy 105 or something. And she'd be like, there'll come a time when you won't want to listen to the latest things. And now I'm one of those people that listens to greatest hits. So I'm like, yes, you can stop it that right now. I don't want to know anything else that's going to happen to me now. I just want it to be a surprise. So yeah, so anyway, my sister is coming up to her 50s now. So she's in her late 40s. And it's funny because when we go shopping, I've become a proper snob when it comes to fabrics. So I think we went to Matalan a few weeks ago or something, and she was like, a few months ago this was, and she was looking for pyjamas. So she was looking at pyjamas, she was like, oh, I'll grab this. I, being the snob that I am now, like, look inside the label, I'm like, oh, it's got really high, oh, it's got polyester in this. And then she was like, oh, has it? And I was like, yeah, it's gonna make you sweat. And she'd be like, oh, okay then. She put it back, and then there was something else like, oh, that's got polyester in as well. And she was like, what's wrong with the polyester? And I'm like, well, you said that you're starting to get a bit sweaty on a night time. She's so not gonna, well, she don't watch my channel anyway. So I'm like, cotton's gonna help you breathe. So anyway, she was trying to look for some 100% cotton pajamas. And I was like, this was, I think, last year, actually. Yes, it was last year. And she was like, oh, especially if I'm coming up to my late 40s as well now, that that thing that happens to women. And I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to look for some 100% cotton pajamas. They'll be a lot comfier for you then. And then I thought to myself, I'm gonna make her some double gauze pajamas. Had this thought in my head, and then I had a baby last year, so her birthday's in July, so I was going to give her that for her birthday, and then I was like, nope, I'm too busy. But I bought some, and I think it was Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl, who had mentioned about double gauze pajamas and how they were really good and comfy and whatnot. So I was like, right, okay, double gauze pajamas for her then. So does anyone else do this, where they've got a plan in their head and they're like, I need that fabric, I need it right now, because I'm gonna make it up, and then they buy the fabric, and then once they've washed it, it's like, yeah, I'll make it sometime. It just goes in the cupboard. So I remember, I really wanted some double gauze, and I was like, I'm gonna make this up, and I was like so desperate to get it. I thought, I can't even wait to order it. I am gonna go into a shop. So one of my local shops that I know that does double gauze, Fabworks would have been closer, but I went to Bombay Stores in Bradford, and I was like, because they've got a huge variety of fabrics, and got some double gauze from them, and I got this beautiful double gauze. Now my sister's favorite color is green, but it wasn't in stock, and I was like, well, I need it right now, so I just got what was there. So I got this double gauze, and yeah, it's been in my stash ever since. So it's been in my stash for such a long time now, oh my goodness. And I bought also, because I had just had my little boy, so I had bought myself I was living in pajamas, and I bought myself the Luna pajama set from Sew Over It. And I really like the detailing because it's got a cross body as well. So I was like, I bought that for myself and I thought I could make her them as well. So yeah, then recently I said, oh, you like a cross body pajamas, don't you? Just putting some feelers out there. And she was like, no, that was when I was pregnant, or when I was feeding, not anymore. And I was like, oh, I thought, it's not just for people who are feeding babies, you know, a wrap pajama top would be nice anyway. So yeah, so that's the I'll put the picture of the pattern that I've got on there. I've got enough because I remember thinking, make sure I've got enough. So I think I've got like 3.5 meters of this. Now the problem is, so I want to make it up for her. It's going to be a surprise, but I don't know what her measurements are. So I don't know how to make it up for her without her realising. It's going to be really, I mean, I could ask my brother-in-law for her pyjamas, but he won't have a clue. He'll probably pull out something that she doesn't wear anymore. So yeah, or do I just let her know that I'm making it? But I wanted it to be a surprise, really. So if you've got any ideas how I could get her body measurements without her like clocking on why, then yeah, ideas below please. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Double gauze PJs. I mean, I did go through a little phase a couple of weeks ago where a couple of months ago I was like, should I just make it for myself? I'm just gonna make it for myself. But no, I'll make it for her because I'm a nice sister like that, you know, lovely sister. So yeah, I'll make that for her. And then also, so the other person that I would like to make for is my little boy. So he is he's over 1 now, and I've made him a couple of outfits, and he can't protest at the minute. He can't be picky and choosy and say, oh, I don't like this. So he's wearing what I put on him. Bless him. So I have had this in my stash for a long time. It's a gorgeous, I think you can see, like stretch jersey, fleece back stretch jersey from Sewista. I think it was like a remnant piece or something. I think I've got 2 meters of this. So I wanted to make myself a top, and I was thinking the Soho House 7 toaster sweater with the boat neck version, and then I wanted to make like I wanted to make a top and bottom set for my little boy as well, because I just thought that's really cool and we could be matchy. I know I am so sad with the whole matchy thing, but I just love it because then when he's a little, I mean, my nephew's 4 or 5 now, and he's so independent. He's like, I want to wear this and I don't want to wear this. And I was like, I've only got a couple of years where he'll wear what I tell him to. So yeah, thought we could have a matchy moment. So those 2 are my plans actually. I've not got any other plans. I think when I did my So Frugal, I was like, this idea and that idea. But yeah, I want to be a little bit more realistic this time round. So yeah, those 2 are my plans. Let me know what you think of them. And yeah, it's such a great challenge, and I'm trying to be more picky with the challenges that I'm picking out as well. So I knew that I already had plans for some selfless sewing, so I thought, yeah, I'll put my hat into the ring with doing a vlog as well. And yeah, so you post it on the 30th of April over on Instagram, because it is an Instagram challenge, and as I said, there's loads of prizes. I think you put down where you're from, so it's open to UK and international sewists, so I think it makes it easier for them if choosing prizes and stuff. So yeah, let me know what your plans are as well, and there's a whole vlog tour, so I'll put down who is coming up next as well for their ideas. So let me know what you think. And do help me out with how to get her measurements as well, so I'd really appreciate that. And thanks for watching. Bye.